So let's actually begin with the first contact between a millennial and the company. Both of you have, I'm sure, interviewed hundreds of people, hired hundreds of people in a variety of domains. Do you ask millennials different questions in an interview? And if so, why?
I generally try to start with, tell me about yourself. I want to know who they are, what they want to be when they grow up, where they were born, where they're from, and that kind of generally can break down the formality where you really get to understand what's really driving and motivating somebody. And I think that's different maybe today than it was before, but I find that helps, if you will, open a hailing frequency with the person. And then you can really start to understand what are their goals and aspirations, and then you can also get a much better sense of whether or not there's going to be a good fit for the job and the position you're hiring for and what they're trying to achieve. And so I don't know that I interview them differently, but it's more I want to start with who are you as opposed to what have you accomplished or where'd you go to school or what are you capable of doing, because I'm going to assume that they're smart.
Right. So you're saying your goal in the interview is to understand the person, not merely an applicant.
Yeah, absolutely.
For a job. How about you, Michelle?
I completely agree with all of that. At the end of the day in an interview, I'm truly looking for fit, right? Cultural fit with the organization, a respect and understanding of behavioral norms in the organization, but that has to start with knowing who they are. The other thing that I have found to be super critical is listening very closely to the questions they ask me.
Can you give us an example?
Well, I feel that susses out a little bit of their emotional intelligence, right? There's the canned questions, tell me how you got here, tell me what you think about it. But really, are they listening? Are they listening to my answers? Are they inquisitive about my own journey? What challenges me? Where do I think things are going? That level of questioning lets me know that they are curious, that they may have their own level of self-awareness. It also sometimes teases out what they really care about. So I find that those questions are as valuable that they ask me or as valuable as anything I ask them.